Hello, my friends, and welcome. That was a horrible sound. I am getting slightly sick. Also, it is rare that I am well, not even cold, just not hot. So I will seize the day and put on a sweater, because I love sweaters, but my body heat never allows me to wear them. Let's do it. Also, it's always terrible when I'm wearing white on camera because my skin pigment is not that, so that they just conflict really hard, and it's always a rather jarring time, or at least in editing. Anyways, alright, my friends, let us jump into the insanity that is our meme Discord channel. By the way, if you've been watching this series the entire time and haven't checked out our Discord, it exists. Also, it's probably the best way if you want to get any information to me to do so, is to send me a Discord message, private message, and I'll be like, got it? I may not reply, because sometimes it's a question that does not need an answer, just some information. And I would always choose the course of less human interaction, because I'm terrified of people. Side note, I got coffee. I got this coffee. It's like Achievement Hunter's Achieve King Coast coffee. It's actually legit. It's like it's smooth. It's like I never understood when people talked about smooth coffee. What that means? It means coffee that's not like brutally bitter, like it hits you and you're like, oh god. But when it settles, so you'll drink it, you give it a minute, and then it'll like settle, and you'll get that coffee taste that's kind of a little bit more mild. And it's a good little bit of coffee. And I'm doing it, guys. I'm gonna be that hipster tool who has like all the coffee things. Listen, some people like tea, and they got a bunch of kettles. Why can't I buy a specific coffee boiler that brings the temperature perfectly to what coffee is supposed to be boiled at? GRINN. What is fucking no, I'm sorry. Okay, we did it. We time traveled. But to what year? Who cares? See that guy over there? Hey, what kind of weapon are you carrying? Weapon? Nobody carries weapons here. Let's rob them. Okay. Well, that'd be one hell of a weird bit of business. You discover or have time traveled, only to then become just a thug and rob some horrible innocent man or woman or whatever it is. Here we go. Oh, I see a word there, and I'm like, oh, guys, we need to stop testing our products on animals. Boss, why? Shampoo companies do it all the time. Guys. But yeah, we that's a big yikes. I keep trying to think of something to say. There ain't nothing besides Endgame user ratings 1,378,000. Goddamn. Shrek audience scores 91. I am invincible. Well, this is where memes are just like weirdly synonymous with like maybe information. Where like I'm like, is it legit? I mean, it seems plausible that the internet would meme Shrek so hard that it is technically up in there in like the best reviewed movies ever. But at the same time, it could all just be photoshopped. So I think whenever you see a tweet thing, you're like, I want to believe this is correct, but it's almost certainly not. But a part of me just wants to like put it in the back of my mind and then talk about it on stream as if it was fact, and then be like, oh shit, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Timon the panda. I'm sorry, forgive me. The emotional devastation of watching Mufasa die. Hakuna Matata, pow! That's actually pretty cool. That's legit. I remember that. It's like a brutal movie where you took a very brutal scene and made it somewhat, yeah, somehow switched the narrative to be like, okay, we're in a happy time now. But I think it's mostly Pumbaa. I'll be honest. Timon is kind of like a cheeky shit that keeps like Pumbaa alive, I imagine. But Pumbaa is no one's good enough for Pumbaa. I'll be honest. He's too good for everybody, you know? Just a sweet, kind boy. When you invite her to play Smash, but she starts taking off her clothes. There's one that we read a long time ago, which is funny, but I didn't want to like laugh at it because it was like, I already read it before and etc. But it was when you invite your girlfriend over to play Smash, but she comes over without a controller and starts taking off her clothes. And then there was a picture of like a dude being like, "Bitch, get out my house." You're super mad. I don't know. It was something. Also, why not Smash and then play more Smash? The cockroach, when it starts flapping its wings. Me, who was a gangster at a moment ago. Yeah, man. Cockroaches just have a nature to them. I feel like, yeah, a cockroach would freak. Well, no, I'm not sure. I feel like cockroaches are more gross than spiders, but I feel like I still have the idea. Maybe it's when I watched 8 Crazy Legs. You guys remember that movie? It just like ruined me. I'm like, this thing can kill me, whereas I don't think a cockroach can kill me. It's just kind of nasty, you know? Mouthwash dispenser in a Chick-fil-A. So you can wash your filthy heathen mouth before you eat goddamn. So you can wash your filthy heathen mouth before you eat God's chicken. I'm not sure if I'll include it just because I want it to be a solid execution. But I was laughing as soon as I read heathen mouth. I don't know why, but it's like old-timey words like wretch just get me. Like when someone's like, this chick's a bitch, I'm like, all right, it seems a bit too real. You know, like, ew. But when someone's like, you heathen wretch, I think it's so much more funny. Anyways, can just be me. Good old Grin, a man out of time or whatever. It sounds so stupid. Pizza rolls are just Italian gushers. Alright? Okay. When you lose a few games, so you switch back to your main class to fuck shit up. It's showtime, baby. I feel this. I remember that happened a lot when we were playing Battleborn. Not Battleborn, sorry, Overwatch. Overwatch is where you could switch in between queues. And I would always switch back in the day when no one was playing Genji, because the people just didn't. Well, I don't know. There was a time when it was like a sweet spot at the beginning of Overwatch where no one really knew Genji's Reflect was so great, and it was so great. And yeah, that and Junkrat. Junkrat had like him and Junkrat and Genji were some of the sleeper hits. Well, no, I think Junkrat was kind of. Well, I just think people didn't use Junkrat correctly. Like they were just like, it's not working, but it's like, motherfucker, you gotta bank shots off shit. You gotta just keep smashing a doorway so that they can't push through. Knock, knock. Who's there? You who? Yoo-hoo! Big Suma blow out. I don't even know what this is from, but I love this man. This man is the epitome of just the greatest. What a lovely thing. What a lovely animated face. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and its rider named Death. Alright. That's a yeah, no shit. The rider is going to cause death onto the horse. That's a porcupine on a little. Do you like flirting with danger? No, for me, but I don't. I'm like a Netflix and chill kind of person. Like, hey, do you want to grind Destiny with me? Kind of idea. Except the crippling social anxiety is a problem. Okay. Everett vacuums. Everything we sell sucks. Alright. For the love of all that is holy, what are you warning us against? If in the place of a slit throat, or you fall and smash your head on some sort of spike? Yikes! Just yikes. Anyways, oh yes, anime. Me in front of everyone. Me inside. Oh, this is what we were just talking about. Listen, stress is not good for the body. Then again, loneliness is also probably equally shit for the body and causes anxiety. So what if you have both? The crippling fear of being alone forever, but also the fear of interacting with people. So then when you interact with people, you're burning your energy supply out, / your just soul energy out of your body. But then when you're alone, you wish, maybe there's someone I could just chat to for real quick, and then we could both ignore one another for like a solid hour, and then maybe catch up for 2 seconds, and then go back to ignoring each other, and not feel like we're ignoring it. God, what a perfect world that would be for me. But ain't no pout like a fox girl pout. I don't know half of these. Jesus Christ, I remember seeing this one show. It was an anime when I was watching way back when I was in like high school and whatnot. It's about like this little tiny child kind of character who had this just giant unrealistic person as like a weird waifu thing, except he was like a bit. There's weird things in Japan, like where like, yeah, just I mean, I don't need to tell you this, but yeah, I've watched it. It was cute. It bordered on creepy at times, because it was like a baby child that was 17 but just looked like a baby, but then a woman that looked like she was 26, but she was a fox thing, so it worked out. I don't know. Stop. Go to Google. Ask why were cornflakes invented? You're welcome. Why were cornflakes invented?
According to Wikipedia, Dr. Kellogg introduced Kellogg's cornflakes in hopes that it would reduce dyspepsia and, in accordance with the practices of the Seventh-day Adventists, masturbation and excessive sexual intercourse.
Well, goddamn. Okay, some sort of. I mean, you guys heard it. I had to read it and I couldn't. Yeah, the words are far away. I could barely see them. Anyways, also reading is just challenging for some people. Okay, how would you fucking chill out? Okay. Oh, you spend your early 20s thinking you'll have everything together by 25, and then you reach 25 and realize you're still a child who likes to eat cereal for dinner and sing along to Disney movies. Except now you have bills and taxes and anxiety and can't sleep. I'm 23. This is coming for me. Except I just, life's gonna kick your ass 1,000 ways to Sunday, so I just kind of chill out, you know. Try to like, okay, I'm just gonna enjoy the not getting wrecked for the moment and just handle things as they come. Maybe crazy, but yeah. Senpai of the pool, what is your wisdom? Video games causing violence is the new heavy metal causes violence. Well, this is just kind of like, yeah, it's not much of his wisdom so much as it's just stating facts. It's yeah. To me, wisdom is like, do unto others and what you would like to be done unto you. Well, maybe not. That's a bit. I just immediately my brain got dark and I thought, well, what about sexual things? And then there being some sort of creep out there, and I'm like, bad advice. You know. Steam, the coolest steam. H2O. Okay. Watch JoJo. Watch JoJo. Watch JoJo. Watch JoJo. Watch JoJo. Get back, you savages. I feel it too, Fluff. Yeah, everyone's saying you should watch it. It seems like a lot. I'm into a lot and weird, but it gets to a place where it's just a lot of a lot, you know? Nobody dared go near the tower. A fearsome dragon sat on its top until one day a knight ride up. Do you need help to get down? Please. Oh. Very sweet. I've been ruined with the analogy of dragons, because now I just think of like Jordan Peterson's whole shtick on it, which is actually very neat. But it's the idea of like handling fear, like we just talked about anxiety and all these things. But the idea is it's easier to slay a dragon before it hatches than when it hatches and grows up to be a giant dragon. So if you have like a latent fear, from whatever it is. For me, for a long time though, it was driving. I actually just never wanted to drive. I was way too freaked out by the prospect of you controlling a metallic beast that could harm people, and also having to manage 1,000 things. So I was always just like, nah, fam. But then when I turned like 21, I still didn't get my goddamn learners. I was like, well, one, this is disabling me in life. Secondly, this is no longer. This has become way bigger of a fear in my head. Like, it's way harder for me to face that and get it done because I built it up in my mind. So yeah, the analogy goes, if I were to address the fear in the moment and try to do my best to fight it then, is way better than to try to put it off and for this fear to just grow into this monstrous thing that is impossibly hard to beat. Although you could always call for allies, i.e. therapy and whatnot. But cute. I'm sorry. I ruin everything. Oh, I'm sweating. Now the heat's getting to me a wee bit. What is this? Come play Destiny 2. We have attractive people. Oh, sorry. Attractive purple people. Yes. Well, although I think, honestly, Petra is like a tomboy thing, which speaks to me on a fundamental level. So yeah, but I think most of the Awoken look kind of shit. Like the Queen. You got too much fucking going on, you know? Anyways, angry humans, Ikura, universe's coolest robot, Kate 6, who has died, so, you know, was universe's coolest robot, violent space rhinos, four-armed invaders, glowing catalysts, cultists, which are worms basically, have maggots running through them, not great, robots filled with milk, and spray painting generic aliens. That's a solid representation of Destiny, actually. Well done, whoever made this. Mimics, not always treasure chests. Man, I know what it is. I feel nothing. So glad. So glad I grew up doing this, not this. This is the best. This is what I hope for my generation, is that there's not like, we're the baby boomers, so we're like hardworking, you know? And these young kids suck, and it's like, well, this isn't just generalizations great. Instead, it's like this, where it's like, you know, the hopeless boredom and depression eats you alive. But if you have a phone there and a direct connection to memes, oh, what prolonged negativity? What slightly reduced negativity? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I might make one more of these because I think we got some more left. Also, I could scroll up to the top because there's so much, because you guys just post like crazy, and I love it. I probably need to post something. Like I need to be a part of this, because and to be fair, I'm the one editing the videos, cropping them and shit, and being a narrator, and then having to render that video, and then having to upload it to YouTube and all these things. So I'm doing something. I'm not like just like, fuck it. But yeah, I think I probably should throw something in there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button right here, probably, like identically right here, and then there's more things to the farther right by Songbird and Elduin. Good shit. Bye.